Pleasure to be joined by the manager of Liverpool Football Club, Arne Slot, with us. As at this point, Arne, as we talk, getting ready for the Premier League opener, how much excitement is there in Liverpool to get this going?
A lot of excitement, especially because we won the league last season, of course. Now we have the league opener in our own stadium, evening game. So a lot to look forward to on Friday.
Such a magical run last year. I think there were 1.5 million people out on the streets for the parade. How special was it for you, first year as manager, to have it come together the way it did?
I think the whole process was special. So to win the Premier League, normally you have to play 38 games. I think we won it after 34 or 35. But so that was special. We've had so many special wins. But the parade, it's impossible to find a word that describes how special that was. 1.5 million people, 4.5 hours along the bus. So many people. You could just feel how much it meant to the people of Liverpool, and not only Liverpool, because all the fans came from the whole country. I think even from abroad. So was an unbelievable experience to win it for the 20th time. After so many years that we won it without the fans. So 5 years ago we won it as well, but that was COVID time. So now to win it with the fans already in the stadium, then the parade afterwards was an unbelievable experience. But that's already far in the past if you talk about the football season, because now we are fully focused on the season that's coming up.
Spoken like a manager. You have a whole new season and in many ways a whole new team. How do you handle such a massive shuffle of players and bring this group together?
I think it always starts with getting to work together, work hard together. Like you said, we've added some very talented, good players to our squad, but we've already also lost a few. So that means that you don't start all the way from the start again, because we have 5, 6, 7 starters that were starting for us last season as well. So they know better than the other ones what is expected of them. But yeah, if you add so many new players in, it sometimes takes a little bit of time to reach the levels we reached in the end of the season. But there's no team in the world, not in football, that is at his best in the start of the season. It takes some time to grow into the season, to get to know each other better and get the best out of every player.
You mentioned it, many new players, but a dynamic player like Florian Wirtz, and you bring him in and integrate him into a system. How does a star like that blend into a system that has already had so much success?
I think in general, good footballers like to play with good footballers, so it's easier to adapt if you go into a good team that has a lot of the base is really good for that team, and then if you add a good player like Florian Wirtz, but not only Florian Wirtz, Hugo Ekitike, Milos Kerkez, Jeremy Frimpong, I think we've added more than only one very good and talented player. But like I said, good football players normally adapt very good if you combine them with good players as well. But as in everything in sports, I think the culture of the team is the most important thing. If that culture is good, if they're good human beings, if the work rate is good, if the facilities are good, and the facilities are great here at the EXA, the program is good, then all that blends together in hopefully a very good and special season for all of us, but also for the new players.
Liverpool is a special club. You have so many fans globally. You have a fan here in Boston. Alex Cora, manager of the Red Sox, is a massive fan of the Reds. And I know he got over there to see a match last year. He got to meet you. What's it like for you when you talk to coaches and managers from other sports? Can you learn from managers and coaches who have other sports that they run?
Yeah, definitely. Team dynamics is, of course, one thing, especially if it's a manager that's managing a team. But even if he's only managing an individual, you can still learn the discipline these sportsmen have. Sometimes even part of the tactics that they use, the signals they give. I've watched the documentary of the Red Sox as well. and I see Alex sometimes giving signals to his players. So you always, if you look at those kind of things, I think it was quarterbacks or there are many of these documentaries also from American football and other sports where you try to find things which you can use yourself as well. And but when I spoke to Alex, I was mainly interested in how he handles a team where he has so many. The only thing he has that all of them, most of them do play, where in our sports it's mostly 11 who start, and then you can make 3, 4, or 5 substitutions. But if I'm right, but maybe I'm completely wrong, in baseball, almost all of them just go one by one, come in. Is that right what I'm saying now, or am I wrong?
Well, but like football, once they come out of the game, they can't go back in. So it's not like basketball or hockey where you're constantly substituting. So there is that similarity. When you've made a managerial decision to take someone out, you've taken that player out for the game.
Okay. So like I said, I was mainly interested in how Alex handles all these team dynamics that are in every sport, because in every sport there's someone who wants to be the star, there's a youngster that wants to become a star, there are players disappointed, and all these kind of things. It's always interesting to hear from other managers or even other managers in other sports how they handle these situations.
You're joining us during the Jimmy Fund Radio-Telethon. We're raising money in the fight against cancer. Fenway Sports Group and the Jimmy Fund has been on the cutting edge of this for many, many years, Arne. What does this cause mean to you personally?
I'm in the fortunate position that I haven't lost a family member to that disease yet, I say, because, hopefully it's never going to happen. But in life, it's almost quite sure that at a certain moment, one of your family members gets this disease. Although my father-in-law had it, but he survived, so he's still alive. But this disease is a disease that's very, very hard because you cannot do anything about it. It feels as if, and I think it is a random bad luck if you get the disease. And then I hear sometimes when people say he fought so hard, so he survived. But as doctors have told me, you need just a bit of luck to survive that disease. And I hope that by raising money, we can fight against this disease, and it's not longer having luck to survive, but that we have so many smart people around the world and so many artificial intelligence that at a certain moment, after bringing so much money in, we can find a way to fight against this disease, and no one has ever have to lose this battle anymore.
What does it mean to you, and in many ways to your players and your team, to use your platform for causes like this? You know, you have such an incredible career, and so many people look up to you. But using that platform for good, how important is that for you and for your team?
I think very important, because if you are a sportsman or not, you want to be a good human being as well. And if you can help community or help for such a good cause, I think everyone wants to help in those situations. The only balance as a sportsman you have to find is people are also expecting good performance from you. So, and since there are so many good causes to help for, you have to find the right balance. And I think you have to pick the ones that suits you best. Maybe there's a family member that had to fight against cancer or against another disease, and you have to find your own good cause. But if you can help, no matter what cause it is, that is something I think we all want to do. If we are able to, we want to. But as a sportsman, you always have to find the balance between being a good human being, helping, and what people expect from you on Friday evening if you enter Anfield. People do expect you to win, so you have to be in the best possible way prepared. But if you can combine this with being a good human being, that is, I think, what in the end we all want.
Let me ask you finally, you have so many fans globally, as I mentioned earlier, and many of them in the States. So for the next 10 months, a lot of people are going to be waking up early on the weekends, other than Friday afternoons, but to watch the Reds. What message do you have for fans about this edition of the team? What can they expect from your club this year?
Now, what I expect from my team is that we always fight from first second till the end for the best possible outcome there is. So you cannot always predict that outcome. Sometimes it depends on a bit of luck, but what I do know, and I use this once in a while to my team as well, and it's Michael Jordan, one of the ones you know even better than me, although I'm not sure because I watched a lot of him. But he said the harder I worked, the more luck I got, and that's also what we are trying. The harder we work, the better the players we bring in, the better the training facilities are, the better our program is, the higher chance we have to win something. But we also know that in the Premier League, we're not the only ones who are having quality, who are having a good training ground, and who are having a good program. And that's what makes this league so interesting. And that's why people all around the world are watching this league, as well as in America. And we've experienced a year ago when I was there, the support we got from the people over there. And that was the same this season in Asia. And that's the same Friday night when we play at Anfield. So everywhere we go, we feel the support. That is something what is special if you wear this shirt, if you represent this club. You know, everywhere around the world, the fans cheer for you and the fans expect you to give it all you got. And that's what we expect from the players as well.
Arne Slot, we appreciate the visit. Thank you so much for the time. Good luck with the coming season.
Thank you. And give Alex my greetings.
I will.